everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute. A lot has been happening in my life, a lot of good things, some not so good things, but we are here nonetheless. I am revamping my channel, so the name of the new channel, as you can see, is called This Twisted Life. I have been contemplating on changing the name quite a few times because there is someone else with All Things Ange who has the exact same name as mine. So I just decided to go with This Twisted Life because, hey, life is very twisted and things don't always go the way you think they should go. It has a lot of twists and turns to it. Plus, because I have my business called The Twisted Yarn, it was a great way to tie in all aspects of my life. So the new channel moving forward is going to be called This Twisted Life. So again, like I said, a lot of things has happened, some good, some bad. So as you can see, I'm not in my apartment anymore. We finally purchased a home and I absolutely love it. We actually purchased this home on September 20th. We did not get the keys to it till November 4th because the previous owners who were having their home built didn't pass their inspection, so they needed a little bit more time, so they temporarily rented our home from us. We needed to give 60 days to our apartment complex, which is a whole nother story for a whole nother day. That's a complete story time that I will go over with you guys later. But nonetheless, I was house hunting. I didn't really do any videos, so there's nothing for me to show. I almost gave up. Yeah, it was very frustrating, and the economy is still not at its greatest, but God told me to look for a home, so I wanted to follow through and do what God asked me to do. He pretty much told me that this time things were going to go right, and as you can see, God is good. And I am so happy to not be in the apartment complex anymore. A lot of things happened 2 months after I bought my 2024 car. It was broken into. They didn't steal it. They couldn't steal it. It's a Kia Soul. But they were able to do a lot of damage to it. And it's because the gates are always broken at the apartment complex. And they just go through the apartment complex breaking into, cars. And we didn't live in a cheap apartment complex. We were paying a pretty penny to be in that apartment complex, and I just was over it. It was just way too much going on, and I was over it. For some strange reason, y'all, my camera, the way it's situated, I'm not looking directly at y'all unless I turn it in portrait, and I really wanted to film this video in landscape because I do want to show y'all the house, which is behind me. So we bought a house, ranch style. It's not a huge house. We wasn't looking for anything huge, plus we didn't want to spend a lot of money on a house. We just wanted a ranch style. We didn't want to have stairs to go up and down. We lived on the 3rd floor of the apartment complex, and pretty much that was for safety reasons and to not have anybody over us. But going up and down the stairs, you realize at 55 years old, you don't want to be going up and down stairs. So we already knew that was not going to be the type of home that we were looking for. We would have settled for an up and downstairs home if it had a bonus room upstairs or it sat on a basement. We just didn't want our main areas to be on our main floor. We wanted everything accessible to us on one floor. So ranch style was the best thing for us. We wanted a little bit of land. If we could have, I would have really gotten a homestead because there's a lot of things that I do want to do. At my age, I want to do a whole bunch of things that I probably didn't do when I was younger. I wasn't interested in doing that now I really, really, really want to do. I want to go back to doing some gardening and things of that nature. So this house actually sits on an acre, and again, it is a ranch style house, 3 bedrooms, 2 full beds, dining room, double car garage. I absolutely love this home. It's not a new home. It is a sold home, but I absolutely love it. And after looking at so many houses, this one was I was on the brink. I had actually told my realtor, I quit, I give up, I don't want to look anymore. She had to really talk me off the ledge. She sat down with me. She was great. Her name is Toshiba Fulcher. I'll leave her information in the description box for anybody moving to the Georgia, Atlanta and surrounding counties area. If you need a realtor, she was absolutely amazing. She was patient. She talked me off the ledge. She said, let's rethink this. Let's talk about what your must-haves is, what you absolutely need in a home, and we'll try to find something that that you would like. And she had viewed so many homes. I mean, like, we were doing like 7 a day, and I just was not happy. They didn't have any curb appeal. They just looked like maybe they were Section 8 homes. Just didn't like them. So after we had that conversation, she came back with a slew of homes for me. And I had overlooked this particular house like 3 times on my own. When I saw it on her list, I said, what the heck, I'll go ahead on and look at it. Come to find out, this is the one I fell in love with. I was like, okay, God held it for me, because I literally looked over this house for like a month and a half. It kept popping up, and I just didn't even look at it, because the pictures didn't do it any justice. So yeah, so I'm gonna turn my camera around and I'm gonna let you guys see the house itself, but I'm gonna show you the front of our yard. Turn the camera around and let you guys see the front of the yard first. Oh gosh, you know, I always have a hard time turning this darn camera around. Let's see, hold on. All right, so I just kind of had to stop it and start it again. But this is the front of our yard, and it literally goes over to pretty much close to my neighbor's yard. We didn't want to be in a subdivision, and we didn't want any HOAs. I feel like a home is a huge investment. I kind of don't want anyone telling me what I can and cannot do with my home. I feel like if I'm mature enough to purchase a home, I'm mature enough to man my own home. I don't need anyone telling me what to do and how to do it. So this is the front. We are on 2 main streets. We're on a corner lot, which I absolutely love. We actually own the home from street to street on both sides. We are going to do some cleanup up in here, because the small trees, we're going to knock some of these small trees in between here down, because we just don't think there's a need for it. So we're going to take some of those down. We're going to keep this big one here. We're going to keep this big one back here, and probably this one, but we're going to limit so that it's not it's not so sparse. And then all of these you see sitting here, we're going to get rid of those. Then we have our driveway coming up this way, and we have a lot of pine trees, and I have 3 magnolia trees up front, which I love. And we have this tree. I can't think of the name of this tree here. And then this one here is a oh gosh, I wanted one of these. They grow like the pink flowers or the white flowers. I can't think of the name of it, but I wanted one of those. I do have one. I'm gonna take y'all around to see the front of the house, but first I want to show y'all the size. Like I say, it's lined with pine trees straight across part of our property right here. Again, it goes all the way to the street, so when you see the cars going at, that it extends beyond the pine trees. This is part of our yard on this side, and you can see where our double car garage is. And then I'm going to step back so you can actually see the house, because it's kind of hard to see it from that angle. So I'm going to go this angle, and hopefully the sun will allow you guys to see it. One of the things I loved about this house was, again, the curb appeal, because I looked at this house when the grass was really lush and the flowers were bloomed out, and it just had so much curb appeal. I loved all the peaks that you see, the 1, 2, 3 peaks. I love those. I do plan on, at the top of every peak, putting me some gables there and making them the same color as the poles. We are going to get a couple of rocking chairs on the front of the house, and then we're doing a bench on the side. And today I just went and purchased some stuff to do me a wreath, because girl is not paying $100 and something for a wreath. I'm just not going to do that. I can make that myself, so that's what I intend to do. So I actually got all the stuff today to make my wreath, so we'll do that. We're also going to put numbers, because there's no numbers outside our house. So our house number is not outside our house, on the house, or on our mailbox there. So I ordered some from Amazon. They'll come in tomorrow and Monday. I think the house numbers for the actual house, because I wanted some big numbers. I think they like 7 inches tall, and they kind of sit out, so they kind of like 3-dimensional. I wanted that to go on the front side of the house. I do plan on changing the light. I'll show you this light. I can't stand it. So there's quite a few things that we want to do to the home, just to make it more personal to our taste. The homeowners who owned it before us owned it for 9 years, and they knew this was not going to be their forever home, so they kept up with it nicely, but they really wasn't trying to do too much to it. Like they did this part, which I appreciate, and they dropped high-end vinyl flooring on, so I like that too. But these lights here, I'm not a fan of these lights. So I saw some on Amazon, and we have this one here and one on the back side of the house, which I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to replace those with some lights I saw on Amazon. Now right here we have this little nook area right here. So the plan for this little nook area right here is to turn this into a courtyard. So my goal is right here on the porch. We are going to drop those little, I don't know if you've ever saw those little thin bricks. They're brick size in length, but in width they're thin. So we're going to drop some of those, fill this whole porch up with those, and then extend that to the courtyard. And the future kind of want to put like some sort of water feature there, and a couple of chairs where you could sit down there and just kind of listen to the water trickle and have that effect. I thought that was a really, really nice touch. This is the other side of the house. So excited about this, y'all. It's been a long time coming. If you know, you know how long we've been looking. This is the other side. What I did like about this house is that the yard was already fenced in, which is great because, oh, and I love this tree. This is a Japanese Japanese maple tree. So we're just gonna trim this back. We haven't had a chance to go pick up the lawn equipment, which is housed right now at his sister's house, to do any of this. And actually, we've only had a couple of days of good days here, because since we moved in, it has pretty much rained every single day. So we have not had a chance to do anything. This is my front door. I love this front door. Like, love it, love it, love it. I cannot wait to do my wreath and put it on this front door. So I'm gonna bring you guys inside and let you guys see the inside. We did have ADT come out and change our locks and put a camera, a doorbell camera here. And I bought a new handle like this because I'm changing all the hardware in the house to black. So I did purchase those. They have to be put up. So this is the living room. Oh, I got a dog too. He is 11 weeks old. His name is Truffles. He's a little Shih Tzu. I absolutely love him. But this is the living room. Turn the light on. I hate this ceiling fan. Everyone that comes in here talks about this ceiling fan. So my mother, as part of our housewarming gift, she gifted us a new ceiling fan. So we went to Home Depot and I picked out a nice pretty black fan, which the future has to install. So don't pay attention to any of this in here because all of this is changing. The curtains and all are just up here just to have some curtains up here. We did start to put the blinds up. We haven't put any here. Eventually in the future I'll do like plantation blinds because I really like them, but they're expensive and I just really wanted to get some things up. But for this room, I do plan on, it has vaulted ceilings. Let me see if I can, yeah, I had y'all zoomed in too much. It has vaulted ceilings. So what I want to do is run a beam across the center part of here that's gonna match the wood outside because I think it would look good. And above the fireplace, I would also like to add a wood beam for that. So this is the living room. And again, this is a 3-bed, 2 full beds. So, and I like how they did it, how they split it up. So the owner suite is on one side of the house and the 2 other bedrooms on the other side, with the bathroom sitting between the 2 of them, almost like a Jack and Jill, but not a Jack and Jill. This that you're seeing sitting here is all of this stuff was from my realtor as a gift. It's a whole bunch of gifts down in there. That's going to be for a separate video. I'm going to do an unboxing of all of that stuff. That was really sweet of her to do that. She also gave us this little welcome rug here, which I absolutely love. And I just put it on the inside because I had one for the outside already. So now I'm going to take you this way to the 2 additional bedrooms. We're going to stop and look at the bathroom. So this is the shared bathroom. We do plan on painting all the cabinets in here and changing, again, all the hardware, faucets, fixtures, and we're going to change the toilet out to a push button toilet, but all the fixtures, showers, all that is going to be black. We're going to change these countertops to some sort of quartz or stone. Hadn't decided which one yet, but all of that's going to be changed. And both of my sons are here now, so, and I don't know what their rooms look like, so we just not gonna worry about it. This is one room. And again, the walls are going to be painted. I'm going with a, it's called Swiss coffee for the room, which is kind of like a cream color with an undertone of like maybe froth from coffee on it. It has like a kind of creamy undertone to it. That's going to be the main focus. And then every room is going to have some sort of accent wall that will be colored. So this is one room. Again, I have to excuse the mess. This is the other room. Now, this room was supposed to start off as my craft room. So I have a lot of boxes in here because my son moved in unexpectedly. And so we're still trying to get things together in here for him. But all of the boxes and stuff you see that's all along here, this is all my business stuff. So we haven't moved all of this in the garage. We have tons in the garage, but yeah, we just haven't moved it all in there. And this room here also has vaulted ceilings, but this was originally going to be my crafting room temporarily till we get my room together in the back. And I'll show you guys that in a minute because I'm super excited about that. We're probably not going to work that project until next year. It'll be next year when we do it because we're going to try to do some stuff in the house first. Coat closet here. This is the kitchen right here. Again, the cabinets will be painted a different color. Countertops will be changed out. All of the appliances came in this house, including the washer and the dryer, which I did appreciate because we moved from an apartment. Like when we moved in together, we didn't have furniture. We just moved in together and was accumulating things. So since we lived in an apartment complex, there was no need for us to have appliances. So it was nice that the house came with all of these. And all of these appliances are super old, but they work like workhorses. I'm like, they just don't make them like this anymore. I do like the kitchen, and it has this little table here that pulls out, which I like. And this is the pantry here, which I was happy because we didn't have a pantry at the apartment. So I have a place now to put all of my appliances. Like an appliance garage. I didn't have that at the other place. I got my little coffee situation set up right here. Now I did think we did talk about getting like a rolling island because the kitchen isn't big, but it's big enough for us. A rolling island that we could push up against that wall, and then when we use it, we can kind of bring it to the center of the kitchen and utilize it like an island. So this is the dining room. Again, let me turn the light on. I'm still trying to figure out where the lights and everything are at around here. I still get them confused. So this is going to be, well, it is the dining room. I know it looks a hot mess right now, but again, like I explained, the back room was supposed to be the room for my business, but surprise, that didn't happen. So we're trying to figure out all the semantics of that. In the meantime, I think we're going to situate my stuff in the garage. The future is going to set it up for me out there so that I can be able to do what I need to do. But this is the dining room. And once I get all of my stuff out here, hopefully before Thanksgiving, it will look like a dining room. So this is the garage. I'm going to open the door up just so we can get some light in here. So what we did in here, we kind of just fixed it where my car can actually go in it, because the future car in my son's cars and my other car is kind of like parked out there. So this is where we're keeping like your necessary stuff that you usually put in your garage. On this side of the garage, my car sits right here, and all of this stuff that you're seeing over here is business supplies and whatnot. So we're going to situate this side to be where I'm actually going to do my business out of, and I cannot wait because I'm super excited to get down to business and to start doing things again. But for right now, this is what it is. I am going to work on that slowly but surely this week to try to set the tables up and get things going. Future's going to add some more plugs in here, and he's talking about building some sort of wall just so I can have a closed-in section so I can have some heat, because I don't like cold weather and it's about to get cold here. So yeah, so that's what all of this stuff is that you see, some extra blinds that we have to hang up. This is the fan that I told you we purchased to go in the living room. And then today we picked up some lights, and I picked up a little Shark steamer, which I'm gonna do an unboxing for the Shark steamer. Maybe the fan, maybe the lights. These are the fluorescent lights that go up here. They're not working, so we ordered 4 of those today from Amazon. And these boxes here is just you would not believe is papers, like mail. So because the way we live at, we're considered in the county and not the city, we are allowed to burn trash. So we're gonna get a barrel and we'll just burn all of that because it has a lot of personal information on it that we just don't want to disclose about throwing it in a garbage. So we're gonna get a barrel and burn those. Let me close the garage. Now we're going to venture onto the side of the house that has our master bedroom, our owner suite as they would like to call it. Then we'll go out to the backyard. So this house has a wash closet, not like a complete washroom. So this is the wash closet right here. Typical wash closet. I do want to take down all the metal shelving in here and put wood shelving because I think it would look aesthetically better, and paint this up and make it look nicer. And eventually we are going to get different washers and dryers, but these work. So, and they work pretty good. All the appliances in this house work like a workhorse. Like seriously, they're all like super old because the previous owner said that they lived in this house for 9 years and they moved in with those appliances. So yeah, so this is our bedroom. We got clothes on it. We are going to get a new bed in here, a new whole bedroom set. That dress is going to go in one of the rooms that's in the back. But for right now, we're just happy to be in our home. So we'll do those things slowly but surely. There's a lot of things we're going to do in here. This room comes with 2 closets. This is one closet right here. And this is the walk-in closet the future just went to take a bath. So unfortunately right now, I will not be able to show y'all that. So this is his side of the closet, and this is my side of the closet. So I still got stuff to put up that I have not. That is my bouquet, because now that we're in our house, eventually we'll be planning a wedding, because I did want to have a wedding in my backyard, and now I have a backyard to have one in. So since he sounds like taking a shower, we are going to go in the backyard and look at the backyard. Something's going on there. I'll show him that. That's okay. So now we're going back through the kitchen. There's the living room. Back through the kitchen, and we're going to go to the backyard. One of my favorite parts of this house, one of the things that just sold me on this house. This is our yard in the back. I love this yard. It's so nice and big, and I love this shed in the back. This is actually where my business is going to go once we get that going, but again, that won't happen till sometimes next year. But this is all of our yard. And over here, so the previous owners had a chicken run. They did have chickens. They moved not far from here. They had 3 kids. They took the chickens with them, but we told them, because they were taking the fence down, we told them to leave the fence, because I do plan on putting a garden back here to grow vegetables. So I wanted the fence to keep down some of the animals. So there's a fence they had already taken down that came from right in this area. So the future's gonna put it back there, and it has a gate. But all of this, we're just gonna run raised gardens straight down this little pasture here so that we can grow our own vegetables. We're actually taking down these 3 trees because for us, they offer nothing for us. Like, it's not like it's shielding the sound from the street or it's providing any shade. For me, it's just taking up some of my gardening area, because that area will be for my vegetables. But I also want a flower garden, and I want an herb garden. So, and I want all of that housed in one spot. So those 3 trees are going to have to come down. Plus we got 50 million pine trees lining the front of the house. We honestly don't need those. So they're going down. Now we're gonna walk into my shed. Oh, also they left the trampoline in the swing set. They were actually here getting the last bit of their stuff the day we were moving in. And my great nieces and nephew was here and they were playing on this stuff. And the previous owner really didn't want to take it down. So we was like, you know what, just leave it. Don't worry about it. Just leave it there. You know, the kids are enjoying it. It'll be good for when we have things in the backyard and the kids are invited, they can have something to do. So we're just gonna restain the little place at here. And I don't know what we can do about the trampoline stuff. If anybody know, please leave a comment. Maybe you can purchase more, I don't know. We do get a lot of squirrels and chipmunks back here. I don't know if you can see them scurrying around. I do love that. I did have a squirrel as a pet when I was a kid, so I really like the squirrels and the chipmunks. Didn't have a chipmunk for a pet, but did have a squirrel, Jericho. This shed here also came with the house, and that is the gardening shed. So that is where the future is going to put our riding lawnmower and when he go pick it up from his sister's house. And the gardening tools are all gonna go in there. He also said that'll be kind of like a workroom for him. Now this, and we actually had to break into it because the previous owner gave us the keys, but the keys didn't work. It was locked, so we had to break into. And I don't know why this is here like this. Oh, I know why. Because the wind kept blowing this open. So I'm just gonna give y'all a peek. It does have its own electricity. So this, my friend, will be the Twisted Yarn barn. This is where all the magic is going to happen, and I actually love this. It is a 18 by 30 building. So yeah, can't wait to put all the things in here to make this like a workable place for my business. And actually we're gonna split it in half and add a half bath to it. So one portion would be for him, the other portion would be for me. He can do what he want to do with his man cave side. I already know what I'm doing with my side, but it's big enough for us to get a 15 by 15 once we add the bathroom out of it, which is a decent size for both of us. So yeah, so this is my shed and I love it. It was a great little special bonus because when I looked at the house, I didn't know this shed was back here. I really didn't. Again, remember I told y'all I ignored this house for a long time. So yeah, I'll get the future to put that back in. But yeah, so that is the shed. See, it just popped open again. So I'll have to have him. Now we do have I did buy the locks for this to keep the door closed. He just has to fix it. So he'll fix it and put it back together again. He tried to close it because the other day my son walked in it and a bird was in it. We don't want birds to start creating nests in it or any other animals to come in and try to call it home. So yeah, so this is the backyard to our little house. So I'll walk y'all to see this side. So this is the other side. And we're also going to clean up like these trees back here, and these little trees along the fence back there are going to go. I wish we can take this one down as close to the shed, but don't know how that's going to go over. But yeah, so let's see if we can get into the bathroom. We're also going to build something here. We're going to extend the patio here, and we're going to build like some sort of covering for over here because we do like being outside, and he does love to grill. He's actually grilling right now. In the storage room, he has a huge grill that's still in a box. Probably won't come out till the summertime, but yeah, he's been grilling out here. So today, yesterday, day before that, yeah, it's been grill city out here. So that is the yard, you guys. And this is that ugly light. I can't stand those things. I can't wait to get rid of them. But yeah, so now we're gonna go back inside and we'll see if he's done. I'm actually going to sweep the floors and mop them today because they just really need it. Let's see if he is out of the bathroom. So this is the owner's bathroom here. So I would like to change this to double vanities because it is big enough, like there's nothing on this side, so we could do it if we want to. Again, we're going to change this toilet out. I also would like to take this insert on a shower out and have it all tiled with a glass door. I think it would look better, and I would like to add some tile around this area because I also think that would look better. And then again, change all the hardware to black, but I'll close the door so we can get a better look. And guess what, you guys? Look at this. Who would have thunk it? Like a ceiling fan in the bathroom, and it has a fan there. So I'm gonna buy a new one of those to replace that. But yeah, and I'm gonna replace this, and I would like to replace this whole mirror and do like separate mirrors with little lights above each of them and do two sinks instead of one. But yeah, it's not a bad bathroom, and I do like the big window. It's a faux window. It doesn't open. It's just there for decoration. But I'm a bath person, he's a shower person, so that's really his area. This is really all my area. So I can be in the tub for like hours upon hours. Yeah. And let's see. So that is that. That is that. That is the entire house tour. So yeah, that's the entire house tour. I absolutely love this house. Technically, it was supposed to be just him and I here. But again, you know, when your kids need you, your kids need you. So, you know, we're going to be there for them. But yeah, so today my goal is to come in here and just really, really clean the floors up, because now that we have the puppy, and when this house captures a lot of dust from going in and out, it does get a lot of dirt coming in and out of it. So I'm going to sweep the entire main area in the bathrooms up, and then I am going to steam clean the floors. So I was waiting to get a steam cleaner so that I can clean them. I also have to clean out the fireplace because it still has ashes, I guess, from when they used it last year, and I want to get all of that out of the fireplace. So, and clean the windowsills a little bit. Yeah, that's that. So that is what has been going on. Again, just been revamping and trying to come up with creative ways to do my YouTube channel as well as my business. So that is the goal in 2025, to get things sorted out with my business and also to get some things done in the house. So you'll see some videos of us doing upgrades to the house, because again, there's a lot of things I want to do, like this wall behind me where the TV is at. I really, really, really would like to have shiplap on this wall. That's going to be the same Swiss coffee color. But then on this wall back here, I want to do some sort of wood trim. And the color scheme in here is going to be blue here in the kitchen. I got a green that's going in the dining room that I've already picked out. And I already got the curtains for the dining room. And I'm on the fence about some curtains that I saw on Amazon in here, because I really want curtains that are long, like 96 to 108, because I'm thinking about raising the bars up, the curtain rods up on here. And of course, we're not keeping none of these curtain rods. They were just here already, so we just kind of utilizing them. But we are going to get curtain rods, black curtain rods that I really, really want. So yeah, that is what the plan is. So I hope you guys stick around. I hope you guys come on this journey as we revamp this house and make this house personally ours, and also as I grow my business with my sister, The Twisted Yarn. So that is that. Happy to be back on YouTube. I want to try to get a lot more consistent. I want to drop a lot more videos. Again, I just had a lot going on. So now that we are actually in our home, you know, I feel like I'm in a better mental space to really be able to focus on my business and my channel. So that's what I plan on doing. So you guys just stick around. There's a lot more to come, and I will see you guys on the next video. Hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Those that have been sticking with me, the few that I have, I appreciate your loyalty, and I appreciate you for just sticking by me while I go through the twists and turns of life. Because again, this twisted life is just that. It is a twisted life. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye.